Welcome everyone to the third Thursday meetup. I'm Rob Watson, a co-organizer and host along with Brian Walton and Alan Fueling. This is the third Thursday meetup of the West Orlando WordPress meetup group. Our presenter tonight is Mahiette Tarrago, an award-winning creative brand media designer, strategist, and educator, selected as Woman of the Year in Advertising, Marketing, and Public Relations. She has a Master of Fine Arts degree in media design, with over 17 years of experience as a media designer. She is passionate about using strategic thinking to bring digital design concept solutions, print, web, broadcast media, and user interactive tools to compelling brand experiences. Mahiette works across organizations to ensure modern and cost-effective solutions, combining innovative art with design principles, along with high-quality branding solutions, strategies, conceptualization, prototypes, corporate design analysis, rebranding solutions, and interactive presentations. And when she's not running triathlons, Mahiette is helping nonprofits. Mahiette, thank you for being our presenter this evening. The time is now yours.
Hi guys, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And let me entire my screen. I'm gonna share my screen right now. So we are up and running. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Can everyone see my screen so far? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Good. Great. Okay. I have a bunch of slides, but then also I have all the website open, and then also I want to go over the transition from Photoshop as a tips for you. So it will be a very fun hour. Okay, so tip and trick about how we can keep our images and in our performance. Just a slideshow. Okay, is everyone is looking well my screen? Okay, good. So performance impacts. Usually when we have a strong image, people reduce the image in our websites and landing page because they're heavy, because they're don't know the way we want. But then it's very important for us to keep as well our image, our colors. So it's good to have when we're using WordPress, it's good to have the best login so far for image compression. Here I put a series of the best 5 logins that I've worked with. And the first one is that I suggest you very much is Short Pixel. This one, they offer for free. Of course, they have a pay account, like all others plugins. That one is very ideal for solutions for images and PDF compression in WordPress. So if you are an academy, if you have a lot of PDF compressions like IT, so that's a good one for people to download. Imagify optimizers, and that's my best one so far, and I will tell you why later, and I'll go back on the WordPress and I'll show you why. This plugin is from a developer from the WP Rocket, and that's one of the reasons that I work with. I'm very I really like that one, because it's very easy, and then second, it's very ideal solution for anyone who's looking for a very reliability on your website. But also ImageKit is a good plugin. If you're a new entrant, they are offering a word to mention feature at the beginning. This is perfect for anyone who wants to upload image load, and it's very ideal for people who have a limit bandwidth. The Optimus, I'm not sure if you guys have used that, but that one is pretty good as well, and that's one of my top 5 recommends. But for that one is Word. It is easy to use, but very limited on the paid version. And Image Recycle, this one is a very good one, but you can select individual ones, or you can select all the compressed in one at one time. In my case, and to be honest, I suggest you Imagify. This one work with PNG, GIF. It resizes your image on the fly. It resizes on the percentage, and I will show you later. It's for e-commerce. It's coming the second one, but it's really good. And images about 5 megabyte will only compress with the paid account. And I will show you in a bit how it works with the account, and it's very reliable. So first, this plugin, you make your account, you drop all your images, and you can pick the compression level in normal, aggressive, and ultra, and it's like a magic. It's like a magic. I personally use the one of 1 gigabyte. But the standard is fantastic. And then the good thing is when you have different websites, you can manage your images compression from your different account. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the same website or domain, which help you as a developer. This plugin offer you 3 different levels: the compression, the normal, the aggressive, in the ultra. And I'll show you in a little bit how it works on your thumbnails. It's very simple in the configuration, very UX design, very user-friendly. And also it gives you, what I care more is a backup of your images on. When we have to talk about the performance, because they all goes together on your landing page and your website, I really recommend on the performance plugin the WP Smash. This one is really, really nice, very user-friendly. And it not only compresses you the images, but also resize the images like the other one, and work a lot with the CDN. The WP Rocket is my favorite, to be honest, because the optimization is fast and has everything in one click. And I'll show you in a bit all the panels. And they do a lot of caching and optimization. And for me, this plugin is probably the most intuitive and very simple plugin in all my 5 lists, best plugin. Cloudflare, dude. Cloudflare is a very good one. That is will store your multiple version of your site. And whenever user visit your website, they will reserve a version of your site from the closest physical server, which is very good. The WP Fastest Cache. This plugin strikes a nice balance between being feature-rich and while being easy to use also. And then also the total cache, very famous, one of the top, the W3 total cache. And that one in particular help you on the performance as well and reduce your load time. Here is some screen about the WP Rocket inside when you log in your site. And I will tell me, can you see my screen? Can you see a website now?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we
Okay,
can.
good.
Yep.
Great, great, great. Okay, I'm here right now inside the WP Rocket, and let me show you. Let me guide you, and let's go through each of our tabs. And the cache, it gives you cache for mobile cache. None of the other has a mobile cache so far, so easy and very fast as the WP Rocket. The file optimization, very intuitive, it has a lot of upgrade, like remove the jQuery, the minimize JavaScript files. That's a big deal when you for our file optimization. On the media, you can have all the enable images and loading images. Also, you can enable the video and iframes on that panel. On the preload, see the advanced roles, the database, the CDN on here. It has some add-on that you can integrate, which I have it integrated with the Google Analytics, and it worked perfectly, very smooth. And you can import, export, roll back, and then as well you have some tutorials that you can follow. So here is basically WRocket, the WRocket plugin inside. Let me show you real quick. Let me go back to, let's go to the image 5, and I'll show you real quick because I don't want to go and that was on the first slides. The image files. From here, from one click, you pick whatever plan you have, you integrate both, and then you can immediately integrate it with your images. Okay, so how to make your website animated, keep videos, keep it more visual appealing. We all have to think also in a responsive way, right? So cohesive brand message. How can we keep desktop website and mobile website user-friendly, but then also with movement, animation, and very dynamic? This way that I like this way a lot. You do different columns, you do different rows, you make a response one, a simple image for one, and you can direct your rows on the WordPress. And I'll show you right now. This website in particular has the different rows. The first one will show just for the desktop and the mobile, but then the second one will be for the desktop. So here you have the options where you can hide. You have the option of, depending on the device, you hide or show those rows. And I'll show you that real quick in this right here. It's right here. I have my first row, I have the second one. This is the one with the video. And right here, I set my responsive options. Same on the second row. I set that. I set high on device on the desktop. So basically, if you search, if you go and you visit creative ones that are /brush, you'll see it's totally different from the one that you're looking in from a desktop. which is good. It has helped you to load faster from a device, but then also for people who visited from the desktop, they can watch a video. Like, let me show you real quick how it looks. This is so from the desktop, it shows the video, but that video is not on a mobile device. So let's go. What about responsive slider integration? Me in particular, I love Slider Revolution. They have had a lot of update this month, but so far they're good. They're good. They let you do a lot of transitions, and what I like the most, they help you to set up your slides, your videos, or your carousel from mobile, dedicated for mobile and desktop, the different screenshots. So Slider Revolution is all in one WordPress slide builder. It shows a lot of animations. You can load a lot of effects, and that one in particular, let me show you how it looks in the real it's right here. So you grab your mouse, the same happen. This one is enabled for mobile and desktop. And when you look this section from a mobile, it shows just the phone. But it's set up in the Slider Revolution, and I have it right here for you, so we all can compare together how you build it in the WordPress, but at the end, how is in the front end for our user. So this one in particular has a different slide, and it shows different on our screen. It's all scroll horizontal. For the front end, that one right here isn't just a sole image, and I'll show you that image, how it came that image in Photoshop. This is the image in Photoshop. You crop it, you make it the size that you want, you crop it, you export it, how you export, save for web. It's very optimized it that way. Then you insert it in here, and then how I make it look like this as a parallax, using a parallax effects. I'll show you. I will talk about parallax effects in a little bit. Okay, so yes, I love Slider Revolution, and I really recommend it for those who love animation and integrations on your website. Something that is really good on the Slider Revolution is that they have, and this is a very new features that we're having. They help us to optimize each of our individual images. So right here they give you, okay, they tell what image need to be optimized and how can you optimize this. This feature is really good. How you do it? If you're from the panels, you optimize it right here from the Slider Revolution, and inside the sliders, you optimize this right here in this section. So how we make it mobile, and that's why I love this one in particular. I love this one because you have the options right here in the top. You say, okay, I want to design this slide for the mobile, and then you click there, and it show you how it's gonna specifically be looking in from a mobile screen, small screen device. And And this is how it's gonna show in this setup. I put mobile, I put disable can because the CPU, and then I set up all the buttons, I resize the buttons, and this is how it's shown on from a mobile device. So talking a little bit about parallax scrolling. Parallax scrolling is a technique used from computer graphic in which background images move more slowly than images in the foreground, creating the illusion of a depth immersion. It's often used in video games. Parallax scrolling is when a website layout see a background, foreground, and background start moving slower. So it's kind of creating a 3D effect. And I'll show you real quick. I'll show you real quick how it shows. This is the real side, right? If you see this side on the background, it's static, it doesn't move, but everything else moves. I'll show you in Photoshop. If we go to Photoshop, this is the image. This is the image that is in the background, right? It's right here. But the background doesn't move. This is another way of a parallax effect. Another parallax effect is this one. Let me reload, so refresh it. This is another parallax effect. You move you move your mouse and it moves in different sections. So I'll show you real quick this one. If you visit that site from your website, that is a creative ones that are workshop, it's show totally different from your mobile, and it has the same strategy as the one of the grid builder. We show on high the row, one row specific target for specific for desktop, and then the other one for mobile. And let me see. This one is a little bit, that one is how I show in that on the home page. It's a little bit tricky. It's just different configuration because it's in the full width container. You set the parallax effects. It's not the same as the other that you set on the rows. Those are on the full width container, and it works perfectly. And that's it so far. Let me go real quick and let me show you those images. What is the process? If we go, how is the process from having the images and then import the images and then show the animation? Those all, see, they're all totally different slides. You import it, and then as you import those in your slider as the different object, and then you set what is the dip of each one, 11%, 50%, 5%, and that is what give you that effects. The same way on this one, on the slider, the hero slider, same way. And I'll have that open here for you. Let me see, where is it? right here. So if you see, you click on your image and then you go on layer option right here on the right top, scroll on the scroll, and then you put the label of the parallax. You have options right here. And that is what makes this animation look like. So you kept your visitor. You say, oh, I like that. So they stay. You kept your visitor, your consumer to stay on your side 2 seconds, 3 seconds, which is good. You call attention from your side.